What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Uh, I'm gonna finish what I started yesterday. I'm R&B shiny today, fresh out the shower, with a little, moisturize and all that, right? So let's get to the point of these shenanigans. Part two of why they ruin good relationships. So yesterday was part one for anybody who sees it. So it'll just be a regular title if you come across this in the future. So let's get back to it. Why, part two of why they ruin good relationships is first and foremost, how can I? They got good at sex. And people, when people think about being single and you're trying to get multiple sex partners. What's up, TD? You're trying to get multiple sex partners and all that. D Rock, what's popping? And you're trying to get these multiple partners. But when you with one person, y'all doing it on a regular basis. Mr. Edmore, Third Ward, what's popping with you, man? Y'all doing it on a regular basis. So now you might have been a novice when it came to intercourse, and now you feeling like pretty good about your skills, right? So since you feeling pretty good about your skills now, you know what I mean? Now I want to ruin this good relationship because I want to take my talents to South Beach and see if I'm, top tier in the singles life as a person who could put it down. So people don't realize this is why some people ruin relationships because, they might not have been getting it. How can I say it? They probably weren't having sex on a regular basis, but they keep hearing these things, which brings me to the next part. You ruin a good relationship because you bought the Kool-Aid that the single life was better. So it seems so much fun, on a relation, on the single side of the game. So let me be single. Everybody gonna want me. Everybody love me. It's gonna be on and popping. I get to go out every night of the week. I'm drinking, I'm partying, I'm meeting people, blah, 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 blah. And my relationship is boring because I know who I'm with. I know what we about. I know what we do. I know where we going. Sometimes I know we go. I know our favorite things. I want to meet new people. Well, you ruin a good relationship to meet new people, forgetting that you might not like these new people. Iman, what's going on? Forgetting that it might cost you too much to keep interacting with new people. People forget that part. But it's a reason to ruin a good relationship because you want to see the single life. They told me everything was so great about it. Everything was so great. You know. Uh-oh. Oh, you did, huh, Third Ward? And hey, let them keep finding issues. You're like, let them keep finding issues. One of the other things about this is, y'all gotta excuse me, I got a back massager going on right now, so it is what it is. Um, you ruined a good relationship because you want to be in a power position, and what I mean by that is, you was with somebody that made you better, and some reason you felt like you couldn't make them better, or it wasn't a, or they didn't need you to make them better, or they were still ahead of you in different aspects in life, and you couldn't balance that relationship, by the things that you're by bringing to the table the things that you're good at. You wanted to compete with them on the things that they were good at. So you wanted what you felt like was a power position. And with that power position, you know what happens? Let me get a new relationship so I could be the person who's making this other person better. And I don't even know who live right now. I just hopped on StreamYards and decided to do this before I go out. So whoever's live right now, shout out to y'all. My bad if I'm encroaching on your time. Um, but this goes into effect, I can't make, I wanna be the one that the person always looks to for advice, or the person who got their stuff together, or the person that changes this person's style and changes their image and changes their lifestyle and lifestyle choices and levels them up and puts them on a new level and makes them feel like, oh yeah, 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 this person knows everything, this person is so well rounded, like they the plug in life. See, If you don't feel like you the plug in a relationship, you'll blow it up. Just blow it up. Like forget it. Forget it. I want to be the one. I want to be numero uno gran campeón. But does that work out in the end? Take that into consideration if you want to. You know. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, Sarah. Is playing with yourself together. ah, I don't know about you. You just gonna go in there and just whack off, huh? Well, what's up to you though? Grinch, man, what's popping? My bad, fam. I just looked up. We got the same haircut? Oh shit. Man, you know what it is, Grinch, man. You already know how people should, and I be seeing you cooking. Don't think I don't. I do. you know, it's well, no, you gonna make it dizzy. What's popping? Getting back to the topic though, is how can I put this? You were a late bloomer. You were an ugly duckling. So you happened to bloom while you was in a good relationship. And now you want to blow up the good relationship because you think people want you. You know, like they keep pulling you back in. Hey man, if y'all look, man, look, that's why I stay out of all them. Look, I catch the replays and everything. But you know what? I'm gonna get back to that. Oh man. But let me just stick to my topic right now. But when you're a late bloomer, it plays these games, man. It's like, you know what? I finally found my niche. I finally found my swagger. I finally found my style. People want me now. Oh, people think I'm cute now. Oh, people think I'm sexy now. Oh, the people who looked over me, they looking at me now. So you know what? Let me blow this up to get back on this dating market. But the irony of that is the people who do that, and I'm gonna just add this on to this. Some people blow up a good relationship like that so they can get revenge on the people that didn't want them previously, or the types of people that didn't want them previously. So let me get back on the market and how can I say create, be a instrument of karma to the people who looks over the late bloomers and the ugly ducklings. So you're gonna blow up a good relationship for that because you wanted to get back at somebody in your mind or personally. Normally it's not really personally because the people that you really want to get back at, y'all might not be in the same circles or in the same city or in the same state by this time. So it is what it is when that comes. You know what I'm saying? You were just a rebound. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Matter of fact, well, part of what I was saying, what I was not necessarily a rebound. The reason they blew up a good relationship because they never intended to be in a long-term relationship with you. They were going up their totem pole like a bucket list relationships. I want to be with this type of person. I want to be with that type of person. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be with somebody rich. I want to be with somebody who's in the streets. I want to be with somebody who's ultra sexual. I want to be with somebody who's a thinker. I want to be with somebody who's this, that, and the third. So in essence, they didn't intend to be in relationships. And, I want to be with somebody exquisite and I want to be with somebody as ratchet. They could actually be in good relationships with these people, but they want to go down a checklist. You know what? I did that one. So let me get on to this different type of relationship. That's not what I want. I want something like this. I want to try this one. I want to try that one. Whoa. Dizzy, I work outside every day. I don't never have that problem. But you know what? We'll put on some damn sunscreen, man, some aloe or some aloe vera or something, But that's part of the problem. Then getting it, different kinds of people. Oh yeah, man. Isn't that? Nah, it's not. Nah, it's not. If they're dating, trying to go upwardly mobile, you would say it's hypergamy, but people are not. When you, how can I say it? You might want to date somebody who's super attractive, but they're not up there on the financial totem pole. You get what I'm saying? Or you might want to date somebody very, very hood, but they might not be up there on the totem pole. You might want to date somebody very corporate per se. Those are different type of people. Sometimes you're going in the same class, and sometimes you go in a class below, and sometimes you go in a class below. That's why I'm like, it's not necessarily hypergamy. It has its spots though. It definitely has its spots because you can go from down from one person and up to the next. But let me get back to this jank right here. Mike, what's good? Um, One of the reasons why you ruin your relationships is, oh man, deep down you don't see yourself being with that person. No matter how good they are, no matter how nice they are, no matter how much they love you and you kind of love them the same. What's up, Tony? You know, you don't see them as the one. It's a good relationship, but for some odd reason, you just don't see them as that one that you're gonna rock with. Imperfection, what's popping? That's not the one that you're gonna just say, you know what? I'm pushing all my chips on the table. This the one. So you can't really figure out a way to get rid of them for something real. So you know what you got to do? You got to make up a reason. You got to blow that shit up. You got to destroy this relationship because I just can't be married to you. I can't be committed to you forever. You know, that's how people say, you're not my soulmate, or I think you're my soulmate, but you're not my twin flame type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That, you can have that 2-hour drive player. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope though, man. You better move there. Start moving there, fam. If you're gonna live out there, my advice is always, to save yourself money, always live close to work when you get the opportunity to, because that saves you on gas. You just fell out of love that day. But getting to it, like why they broke up a totally good relationship, because they want to reinvent themselves. And what I mean by that is they don't want to be the same person tomorrow that they are today. So, sometimes it's collateral damage. Sometimes they don't, I don't see you growing in this direction with me. And sometimes I want to reinvent myself as somebody else, and I can't do it with you because you know me too well. You're not gonna take me serious as this new type of person I'm trying to be. Mike, what's happening? You're gonna know who the old me is, and I don't want that. I want everybody to address me as something different or look at me as something different. Damn, my bad. So let me get rid of you. Because when I, unveil who this new stage in my life or this new stage in my being, I don't need that. I just don't need that. That's a young thing. Like when some people play that, when people play that, I'm going through a phase, one year they're this type of person, and next year they that type of person. They can't keep the people that they was with prior to that because they keep changing. Man, Tony, man, thanks, fam. God dog, I appreciate it, Tony, man. Thank you. This is what happens with us. I mentioned yesterday about people ruin good relationships because the sex is too good and they can't keep up. And earlier, they got good at sex. So then, what's up, Major? What's popping? The sex they got good at sex, so now they gonna do this. Let's be honest. Sometimes it ain't just about sex, but sometimes you break up a good relationship because you came up. See, we got this idea, I want to be with somebody who was there with me when I was struggling, or when I wasn't winning in life. If you was there with me when I wasn't winning in life, you're gonna be there for me when I'm winning. But everybody don't work like that. You gotta You got a faction of people who like, you know what? I came up. I'm winning, man. And you know, you remind me of losing me, not winning me. So you got to go. You got to go. It's a good relationship, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be in the winner circles with the other winners. You just I don't need you riding my coattails, that type of thing. So you willing to blow it up, like, so I'm number one now. So who needs you now? I would say something. It didn't make sense to me when because it happened in my life. Um, you can ruin a good relationship because the person is just too mature. You want to be with somebody who has a level of immaturity that's going to do something immature, that's going to put themselves in immature situations. Because it's not that just they're not exciting, they're not, they're too mature. They're making real grown up decisions, long term decisions. They looking at cause and effect, and they looking at the bigger picture. You don't want to be with somebody that keeps looking at the bigger picture because it makes you feel like, I'm dating my parent. You know, I want somebody who's my partner, not my parent. If I want to blow my money, I don't need them saying, uh, 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 that's not a wise thing to do. If I want to max out my credit card, I don't need you telling me that's not a wise thing to do because I want to act on those impulses. And I like acting on these impulses. And you mature. You keep, what I'm saying? Hold up, third ward. My bad. I got you. Oh, hold up. It's a stay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You right about that. You damn sure right about that, fam. You a damn sure right about that. He said, stop. Touch base was popping. Uh-oh. I think my damn okay. But what winds up happening is, they don't like that. They don't like that. You too grown. I don't need to be with somebody grown like that. That's kind of like Tasha too, because Tasha still wanted to be in the streets and Ghost didn't. Mark, what's going on? You know, she wanted to be in the streets. He's like, I don't want to be in the streets no more. Yeah, I met you. You was this. Yeah, I know. But let me take this a little bit further. Oh shit! They ruined a good relationship because they finally got themselves together. You got your teeth fixed. You lost some weight. You actually got a good haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like you got, you got a good hairstyle going. And now you don't have a low self-esteem anymore because you was in a good relationship, but you just had low self-esteem. And now you feel like when you got high self-esteem, you was only with that person because that was your low self-esteem soulmate. So now that now you got a high, you look at yourself higher than that. Now you like, this is I put all this effort into getting myself better. Why can't you get better? You know what I'm saying? I got my chip teeth fixed. Why can't you? I just lost 75 pounds. Why can't you? I'm fly now. What's up with you? Let me, I know you love me. You love me when I was ugly, but now that I'm fly, I'm too fly for you. That's what it is. You know, or, you know, you ruined a good relationship because you got into the caste system game. And what I mean by that, you become a respecter of persons. You need to be with a person who has a certain type of job title. They do this for a living as opposed to they do that for a living. You ashamed of the person that you with in a good relationship's job title, so you didn't want to meet somebody who have a better job title. And why I say job title, because that doesn't necessarily mean that person makes more money. They just have a different type of job. You want to be the extension of somebody who I guess is viewed in a better social light. You know, you're gonna want to be with a garbage man, but you want to be with a manager at a, you know, at a, I ain't even gonna say a law firm, but at some type of business. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. You can't do that. Your man can't. He working HVAC. You don't want HVAC. You know, you'd rather take a district attorney, a public defender, because he's a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He's got potential room to grow. You don't see growth in HVAC. You don't see growth in garbage man. You don't see growth in that. So you got to get rid of that person. You don't like their job. You just don't like their occupation. You know what I'm saying? So that's a problem. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with evolving. You're absolutely right. You absolutely right, Tony. But like this is one of the things that's spoken sometimes and not spoken sometimes. One of the reasons you blow up a good relationship because other people want your partner and you don't want to, and you feel like, how can I say this? It makes you feel like you have to compete for them now. So let me get rid of this person. Like other people, like, oh, they're good looking, they're a good person. They stand up. You've told everybody good things about them, and now they want somebody like them. You know what I'm saying? You probably talk too much for one. You probably told too many friends, too many things, and now people are wanting. What's up, Jana? Are wanting to be in your shoes. But instead of just taking it as a compliment that people want your partner, you take it as disrespect. Not by the people who want your partner, but from your partner. Everybody wants you. Okay. I don't want to be with somebody that everybody want. It sounds stupid, but people swear they want to be with somebody that's popular or wanted until they get with somebody who's popular or wanted. Then it's not like that. Man, Jerome, what's popular? Thank you, fam. They want it from the Himalaya. oh, oh man, that's a killer avatar. I love that. I love that. That's one of my favorite. He ain't Dragonfly. Well, I say, Otis was my favorite. Otis was my favorite. That boy. Then Ginger Rome and Dragonfly, but that also happens. Now, one of the reasons why people ruin a good relationship is because they wasn't true to themselves. And what I mean is, you wasn't honest with yourself because you wanted to be in a relationship with anybody. But then when you got in a relationship, you didn't want that somebody. Matter of fact, let me say this a different way. You ruined a good relationship because the person that you wanted was in a relationship. So then you got in a relationship. And now when that person winds up being single, now you ruin a relationship to see if you can get with the person that you initially wanted that was with somebody else. That's the way to say it. Big Price, what's happening? You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. So it's my chance to shoot my shot. You know what I mean? That becomes a problem. Uh-oh. Waiting on the sidelines. You know it, player. Right on, what's happening? So that's another problem along the way. One of the other things that people ruin good relationships is because you ruin a good relationship because that person is fiscally responsible. See, it's a good relationship, but they're not finna spend all their money on you. They're gonna treat you right, but they're not finna go broke with you. and you want them to go broke for you. So you're like, I'm gonna go with somebody who's gonna spend some extra change on me. It's like, oh, okay, all right, you gonna end all that they doing for you because you want more money out of somebody else. Okay, all right, they could do this and they could do that. They could. That don't mean they will though. It's an interesting thing. What's up, Ike? It's an interesting thing. It happens too often. People ruin relationships for dumb reasons. Now, matter of fact, you know, sometimes people ruin a good relationship because they feel like that person is holding them back. We all could be together, but we don't grow at the same speed, right? But it's one thing that you're not evolving at the same pace, but it's another thing when you feel like a person is holding you back. I can't be my best self being with you. You good to me. This works, but I see myself as something other than this, and I can't be there with you. So I gotta go. I gotta go. In essence, you got a fantasy about yourself. What's up, Marty? What's popping? And now the other thing about that is not only a fantasy about yourself, you'll ruin a good relationship because you got fantasies about other people. You got a fantasy that an other person is better. That other person in your mind is better. You know this person, and you keep visualizing that they are better than who you're with. Like, you know what? They wouldn't do me like that. They would do this for me. They would be like this. I bet it's like this. You know what? We have sometimes you work with people and you work around people and you start looking at them like, oh, my woman, she good, but you know what? I think, she'd be. I could see it. Now you fantasize stuff that don't even really exist. I'm glad you chilling. Chaos, what's popping, man? You say that's terrible. Some people do terrible things. Uh-oh. Is it don't set it off? Come on, I'm just saying. Y'all know we do these type of shenanigans. Oh, man, man, thanks. Yeah, the grass ain't greener. Tell them, the grass ain't greener. He said the afterlife. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Got that Prince reference in there, man. Thank you. Now, the crazy thing about the goal is sometimes beyond the fantasy, because you can have fantasize about yourself, like I said. What's up, Bishop? And you can fantasize about other people. Now, this doesn't happen with guys like that, but sometimes, I've seen people ruin a good relationship because they had baby fever. Maddie, man, what's happening? Thanks, man. I need a. Man, I don't even worry about it like that, man. People keep telling me put a cash app up. I'm gonna do it. I'll probably set one up tomorrow or something. I don't be thinking about this like that, man. I'm just appreciative that y'all support. To be perfectly honest. So, this is icing on top, basically. That's how I look at it. But yeah, but baby fever, not baby feet. People want a baby, so you might be with a person who doesn't want to have kids right now. They don't. Y'all might have a good relationship, but they don't want to have kids right now. So it's like, okay, well, I like them, we good, I love them, but I want a baby. They're like, I don't want no baby right now. So you know what you're gonna do? Let's end this and let me find this. Let me find this. I will. I'm gonna do it, Cam. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Bucket, what's popping? You got this baby fever thing going on. It's like, we good, but yeah, why? Because you got the foot fetishes. And sometimes, you can ruin a good relationship just because you're fantasizing about somebody else sexually. You're looking at another person sexually like, yeah, Yeah, I know they the one. It's like, not, and it's sad because you might go down that road and the sex might be trash. And now you like, yeah, I risk it all. I risked it. I risked my relationship for this. This what I, you know, what is that, Donnell Jones, where I want to be type shit? Man, Cam, thanks though. You know, this is what happens nowadays in these types of situations. So, it is what it is. You know, thank you, Cam. Like, so you want to play that game. Now, also, you might ruin a good relationship because you might think another person can take you farther than the person that you with. You might think this person is more connected than your person, or this person is in a field that you want to be in, and they can, you know, and you can rock with them or whatever, and they could introduce you to the movers and shakers. So what I'm gonna do is I could ruin this relationship right here in this, but I'm gonna get with you because I want to be this particular thing, and you're in that particular industry. So let me rock with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Which is that doesn't never really work out, but it is. Teacher what you like. Well, you know, but things get weird. Now, I will say the coup de grace is, I don't know if I said it yesterday, was you might ruin a good relationship because that person is too good to you. Like you don't have nothing to complain about. You know, they cook for you, they take you out, they take good care of you, the sex is good, they attractive, they got it together. Oh, Shay, what's happening? You know, yeah, they take care of you. If you got kids, they good to your kids. Your family like them. Your friends like them. You happy, but you like, and everybody knows you ain't got nothing to complain about because everybody remembers all the people you complained about previously and how they were like this and like that. What's up, Tiff? But this person ain't nothing like that. They just good to you. And something you just can't you just can't be with that. You just can't keep that on deck. You just can't. Man, D-Rock, thanks. Jana, what you said, y'all find something to complain about? Oh, that's hilarious. Man, D-Rock, thanks, fam. But they too good to you. They too good to you. And told me, oh man. No, you didn't do it with the Bobby. That's cold, third one, but that's freaking hilarious. Just let me play this Bobby for you. But this is what goes on. Certain people are so good to people that you like. Because I know we've seen it with our family, with our friends, and it's like, what? You seriously, you're not with them no more. No, like, what are you? What? And they trying to figure out, they trying to figure out a good way to tell. Well, they like, they clip their toenails at night, man. I just, what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just, they needy. They all own me. They hug me at night, and they get up and make me some breakfast in the morning, and they treat me just too. They give you the marriage experience, and you don't want that. That's what that is. They give you the marriage experience, and that's not what you want. You're like, I just want the girlfriend, the boyfriend experience. I don't want this. I feel like I'm locked in now. I'm claustrophobic. The walls is closing in because you got no excuses. It's just too good to you. Now you're like, oh, F it. I got to get rid of you. I got to get rid of you. You know, but uh oh, it's that too much touch base. You have to change. But let me get my butt up out of here because I wanted to finish what I did yesterday. I did like almost 30 minutes yesterday, so I did 35 today. I'm gonna get out of here and thank y'all for rocking with me now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be on some shenanigans. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But catch y'all later. Enjoy y'all Saturday and take care of yourselves. Peace.